Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've decided to do another live video, but I wanted to keep it super short because of the time, and I didn't know what video to do. Like, I've been like trying to brainstorm. I was thinking, okay, what topic should I do? And I had so many ideas in my head, and I was just thinking, no, no, no. Like, I don't want to do a video that's too emotional, or a video where I'm talking about my feelings. I feel like that's just not going to be great, because I think sometimes when you talk about your feelings in the moment, I feel like you don't say the right stuff, like you're speaking based on your emotions, and sometimes those feelings may change in the future, and then you look back and you don't feel that way anymore. You don't feel so strongly about that topic. So, it's important to let ourselves grow from anything in life, because sometimes things don't really matter that much the way we think they do. And I'm learning that. I'm learning to not attach myself too much to emotions, to experiences, and to situations, because things change, and sometimes you could be holding on to something that's already long gone. Do you know what I mean? Um, yeah, so let's have a mini catch up. So the temperature here in the UK is just, it's gone back cold again. Uh, anyone that lives in the UK should know that the English weather is very bipolar. Like, you could have one day of nice temperature and then the next day it's really cold. But I'm not going to complain, because we are so lucky to experience all four seasons. There are some people that only have like hot weather, and they don't really have like snow or anything like that. So I'm grateful to be in a country um, that, has a lot of diversity, has a lot of seasons. Um, you know, we are everyone's in different countries, different having different experiences. We shouldn't get so caught up on what country we should be living in. I feel like I wouldn't say most of my life, but like growing up, I always dreamt of like living in the USA. I also picture myself living in other countries. I always like wanted to be in a hot country as well. So it's quite interesting how people dream of different things and we don't actually appreciate where we are. Um, there are some people out there that are worse off than yourself, right now as we speak. There are people, that don't even have a roof over their heads. They're sleeping rough on the streets. There are some people that do have a roof over their heads and they don't know where they're going to live tomorrow. There are people struggling that have children, living in unfit housing. We don't realize that life can be worse than where we are. Thank you so much for the like. We don't realize, some of us don't realize what life is. We don't get to experience actual life. And when I say life, the realities of life, we don't realize it. And some of us live in this bubble where we complain about the most pointless things, you know, and there's bigger problems out there. Thank you so much for the like. There are so much bigger problems out there that people don't realize what life is about. And some people have to travel to realize that. Sometimes traveling is a wake up call. Sometimes it makes you realize that you do miss home. You do miss where you used to live. Hi, chill guy. You do miss home. You miss how your life used to be. Thank you so much for the like. So, you know, um, life is interesting. We're all living on this planet and we're all experiencing different things, different emotions, and people are so hard to understand. And we don't know where people's head is at, like we don't know what they're thinking or feeling. We don't know what they experience. And human minds is so complex. It's so complex. Hi, Russia. So complex. And when I look at life, I'm just working on me. I'm working on getting myself back to where I used to be, and it's interesting. we need to make sure that we are in alignment with ourselves as well and with the right people. And, you've got to learn who you are, basically, is what I'm saying, because there are so many people out there that are living lives that they don't even want to live, right? And I know this is going to hit close to a lot of people. A lot of people are going to know what I'm talking about. They're currently living a life that they don't want to live. There are people in relationships that they really don't want to be in. I'm being serious. There are people that have chosen the wrong things in life, and it's just made them so miserable, where they're just actually, they feel depressed, basically, is what I'm saying. They don't feel joy about their life. They feel depressed. And this is why we've got to be conscious about the decisions we're making. We've got to work towards something in life. And yes, I'm in the West Midlands. Thank you for saying God bless you. Some people do choose to be, you know, it's complex. Some people don't realize that they're in the wrong relationship. It takes a while for that to sink in, because obviously it depends on what you're looking for in life. I mean, some people probably just want to be in a relationship, right? And they're looking for this person, and then they meet someone, and then it takes a while, after it takes a while for some people to realize that they're in the wrong relationship. I mean, people, put their best face, they put their best face on in the beginning of a relationship. They become, some people are very good at becoming who you want them to be. Everything's exciting in the beginning, and then slowly the real face shows in the relationship. People get comfortable, and then when they become comfortable, you know it's really complex. It's so complex. It depends on what you want in a relationship, and if your partner doesn't meet that, then you just feel like they're the wrong one for you. Some people are very lucky. They get into relationships with their best friend, someone that they know for years. But yeah, you know life is complex, you know and I just feel like in my 20s, I feel like my life could have been so much better if I knew what I knew now today. I feel like it could have been better. I wouldn't change my life. I wouldn't have changed my 20s. Like, looking back at it, I feel like I did everything that was right for me at the time. I wouldn't change it for the world. But I mean, if I was to, say if I was to go back now with the knowledge that I knew, I feel like my life would have been completely different. No, I didn't see the moon yesterday. Did you see it? So I feel like um, people need to start working on their goals. Oh, that must have been so beautiful. It was bright red. Hi, Luke. How are you? How you doing? Yeah, so I feel like people need to start making like conscious decisions about their future, because what you do now does add to your future. You don't realize that your future is tomorrow. Your future is 10 minutes away. Like, that is your future. Yes, it is so cold here in the UK. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's winter weather. Like, I can't believe it's just changed back to winter. Like, I'm like wearing my woolly hat and my scarf when I go out. I do that anyway, but like, I mean, like, my actual woolly hat. Yeah. So, talking about life, I feel like um, there's a lot of people, right, that are not conscious in their actual life. They're just living. They're just going along with the day. They're just going along with the flow. They're not taking actual action into getting the life that they deserve. Ah, spring started last week and it's cold this week. I agree. Like, it's crazy. I remember in the UK we had like a snowstorm in March, and that's so unusual. Chill guys said facts, and 2 days for spring break. Oh, guys, I remember when I was so much younger. I'm like reminiscing on the past. So I remember when I was so much younger, right, and I saw that America does spring break, and I was like, I just really wanted to go and experience that. I just because I was a completely different person that I am today. I was like this person that just wanted to experience the party life. That's all I ever dreamt of. I just wanted to experience partying, and I really dreamt of living in the USA. I wanted to go to school over there, and I wanted to experience spring break. And I'd watch all these videos of people going abroad for spring break, and it just looks so fun, exciting. Um, Yes, it's absolutely freezing. Chill, guys said just enjoy the moment. I feel like people that are in their heads a lot, people that think about the past a lot or worry about the future, they can't enjoy the moment because they have this constant worry, anxiety, or sadness or grief. There's a lot of people that have a lot on their minds, and I feel like those people, there might be like a few people on my live right now that can relate to what I'm saying. Um, Luke said normal 18-year-old days. That's even embarrassing for me because I think I was like early 20s. I used to watch a lot of YouTube vlogs of people living their best life, and I was just like, yeah, it used to be American girls. And I was just like, oh, I want to do all that. I want to do all that. It just looked so exciting. Luke said, I love Ban Bush from England, and I grew up watching MTV. I don't know who Ban Bush is. Is that a group? I used to watch MTV a lot as well. Oh my gosh, I used to watch so many TV shows at MTV from being a teenager. Like when I was a teenager, I mean, like teenager upwards. So like I used to watch Teen Mom. I used to watch. Oh my gosh, you guys remember like MTV Cribs or something like that? I used to watch that as well. Uh, Luke said Florida is crazy. Bush, Gavin Roster. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Chill Guys said, can I say an overused joke? It depends. If it's an offensive joke, then don't say it. Gavin married Gwen Stefani. I don't know who Gavin is. I know who Gwen Stefani is, but I don't know. Is Gavin you British? I don't know who he is. I know she had a kid. I just don't know who she married. I didn't really like look into that because obviously like for Gwen Stefani, in order for me to like see her life, I would have to Google it. Oh, I don't know who he is. Gavin Rossdale. Maybe I would know him by face. I'll have to Google it. Women, women go, man come. Man go. I don't know what the answer to that. Yeah, mango. Oh, mango. I like it. I like that joke. That's really good actually. I didn't even realise. Mango. That's actually a cute joke. I like that. uh, that's really funny. Okay, guys, so mini catch up. So to like add more to my little catch up, I've been like trying to get myself back to how I used to be. So I want to start, working on healthy habits. I want to start getting stuff done throughout the day. Oh, I'm really not just being nice. Like I really never heard that joke before. I just think it's so cute that it's mango because what I mean is like I'm so slow. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize it was that. If you didn't put the fruit there, I wouldn't have picked. I wouldn't have. I'm so slow when it comes to jokes. It's so embarrassing when people tell me they're gonna tell me a joke. I'm always scared that I'll get it wrong. Yeah, guys, so I've been like trying to work on decluttering and it's been interesting. I don't know where to begin with this. So I am now starting to monitor where my money is going, guys. It's Friday here, 7:45 p.m. I'm guessing if it's dark over there, happy Sabbath. Um, yeah, so I'm trying to like monitor where my money is going on groceries because in the UK everything is getting expensive. Food's getting expensive. Well, food's already expensive now. Um, It's rough out here, guys. So I know it's hard to save money over here, but I'm trying to use Excel, Microsoft Excel, to monitor where my money is going in terms of groceries because I want to stop overspending. I'm trying to also use what food I've got at home as well. So I'm trying to not go out because I find when I go out, that's when I spend money. So if I've got food at home, I won't go out. I'll just cook that. Do you know what I mean? Um, yeah, it's so expensive everywhere. I heard, what country was it? I think is it Canada? I think it's Canada. I heard Canada is even worse than UK. I heard that. Everything is ridiculous. Like I'm just like looking at the prices and they're just climbing up every single day. Um, but I want to do like clean eating. I want to like eat like lots of veg and healthy food. I want to up my protein as well. And yesterday, there's this website and I just typed in what food I eat to track like my vitamins and everything, like my protein and stuff like that, fiber and different nutrients like that. And I used to use that website ages ago, like when I was really trying to work on my diet. And now I went back to it, I was so disgusted with myself because I wasn't even hitting the protein. I was rarely getting any fiber, and I just thought, oh my gosh, my diet is so bad. So I went shopping today and I picked up a lot of healthy stuff. I picked up some kale, tomatoes, red onion, and I'm just like, I've just got it all planned out in my head. Let's hope I do it, but I just want to like eat so much healthy stuff and I just want to document it all. I'm not looking to spend loads on food, but I'm trying to like eat better. Do you know what I mean? Eat better for less is what I'm trying to say. Ah, there's a lot of budget management apps. I'm gonna have to look into that, chill guy, because I think it's so easy to spend, but if you're not paying attention to where your money's going, I think that's how you end up with really, really low income. I mean, my income is not the best right now, but I'm not struggling, like, because I live with family, so financially I'm kind of okay right now. But sometimes there's a point where I do overspend and then I'm like, damn, my money, like, and then I start stressing. So I want to be in a situation where I'm spending less and I've still got money to tie me over. Do you know what I mean? Like for emergency reasons. So if I need to spend more money, then I know I've got it. But I wanna work on my income. I'm gonna just when I start tracking like my spendings and like where my money's going, then I'm gonna look into getting an actual income, like a stable income, to help me with my lifestyle right now. But at the moment, I'm okay. I'm not better off and I'm not worse off. I just know that if I need to buy food tomorrow, I know I've got money. Like I'm not in a situation where I can't get food. Do you know what I mean? Like food is the most important thing to me right now. I mean, there's lots of important things out there, but I feel like with food, I have to know that I can buy food. Like that's just like my main priority right now. And then I'm gonna work on other stuff. Luke said $5 per gallon gas. Yeah, things like that is so expensive. Luke said food videos. I'm gonna have to. I don't know when I'm gonna do food videos, guys, because obviously I share the kitchen, and I feel like with the time zone, it's a bit complex in my house at the moment. But hopefully in the future I can do food videos because I think that would be so fun. And there's so many food videos on YouTube that's interesting. Brunch video, I should do something like that actually. That would be fun. I do love food though, and I love preparing food. It's exciting, and I'm really looking forward to this new diet that I'm going to be trying out. Yeah, short videos would be good actually. I might have to do short videos. I don't know when I'm going to do it though, Lou. You keep wanting me to do it, and I do want to do it. I just don't know when, right? I also made like a wish list. I might post it to my YouTube actually. I made a short sure, why am I saying sure? I made a food wish list of all the foods that I want to try like for this week, and I put smoked salmon in there, and I literally brought smoked salmon today. I was so excited. I was like, yes, finally. Yeah, I got some on, I wouldn't say sale. I went to a different store because I wanted it cheaper, because the shop that I usually go to is so expensive. It's like £4, and I managed to get smoked salmon for like £2 something, which is a bit cheaper, but everywhere is just like so expensive now. Um, so I'm hoping to like have some lunch or brunch with smoked salmon. Um, yeah, we'll see what happens with that, guys. Also, I'm struggling with productivity in terms of work. There's so much work that I need to do, and because I work from home, I feel like I get distracted easily and I'm not getting it done. So I need to, after Saturday, I need to set time aside to do some work. And it's because I don't have like a designated workspace. The emojis that Luke put, yeah, salmon. Yeah, so I don't have a designated workspace, so it's a bit tough at the moment. But I'm hoping after Saturday that I do actually make some time to do that. What else? What else? In terms of decluttering, guys, I started my skincare today. When I tell you, I have neglected myself so much, like it's so bad. I've neglected so many areas of my life. Anyone that knew me before, I used to be so glam. Like I used to really care about my appearance. I used to be like very high maintenance, like, and I used to be into my skincare. I used to do face masks, everything. Thank you so much, Luke. I used to do everything. And I'm like, right, I need to start doing what I used to do. And I literally found like my skincare products that I haven't even used. I haven't even opened it, and I just put it on my face, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember the old me used to do all these. Like, so I'm gonna start um trying to get my old habits back into my life because it's so important. Um, it's just so hard when you get so, so much happens in your life and you neglect yourself. I can barely see that emoji. Queen. Um, yeah, so skincare. This is part of my decluttering journey, guys. So skincare, started my skincare. Um, Thank you so much, Luke. So there's so much that I need to crack on with, and obviously tracking like my food, like what I eat, try and get more proteins into my diet. Luke said, Queen Tanya, thank you so much. And I need to do my skincare again tonight. I need to start keeping up with these habits. I'm trying to grow my nails out as well. I'm trying to document that on Instagram. My nails are so damaged. So I've been putting like oil on them at night, but sometimes I go to the toilet in the middle of the night and then I don't put it back on. So I need to reapply that. I've also been trying to declutter social media as well. I've noticed that with Instagram I find is manipulating, like it manipulates people is what I'm trying to say. I've noticed that people are forced to post the same content as each other. Luke said, Princess Tanya, thank you so much. People are posting the same content as each other, and I noticed that um I posted like an old video of me, a summer video, right? Um, so all my summer clothes is from before I started my walk with God. So you can imagine like it's really summery, really revealing. And I noticed that I received like 10 hearts on that story. And then when I post anything to do with God or the Bible, there's hardly any likes. Yeah, I probably need to buy dresses actually. I feel like dresses are so much easier for the summer. I just noticed, red, I've been told before that red is my colour. So many people have told me that. When I wear red, they say that's your colour. Yeah, I noticed that Instagram especially, like social media, is a manipulation tool that people tend to like certain content, and then that controls what you post. I've been told that before that yellow would suit me, and when I was so much younger, someone told me that. I think I was a teenager, and I would frown at it. I was like, no, yellow's not going to suit me, but maybe it would. Um, I do own a yellow t-shirt actually. I also have like a mustard yellow um top. I brought that like when I worked in a clothes shop, and I've worn it a couple of times, but I need to find that top actually. Maybe I should do some fashion videos. Luke's brought out the salsa. Oh, talking about dance, guys. I don't know if I should talk about this. Don't know if I should talk about this, right? I used to be a dancer, guys. I used to be a dancer. So when I was 2 years old, I've been dancing since I've been 2 years old. I've stopped dancing now, but like when I was 2 years old, I started dancing, right? And my mom told me that when I was 2 years old, right, I was in the supermarket and a song came on, right? And I let go of my mom's hand and I started dancing in the supermarket and I formed a massive crowd around me, a massive crowd. And I remember I would say roughly about six or 10 years back, my mother laughed at me and she said, "You're still the same today." Because when I used to always dance, I wanted to form a crowd around me. I wanted everyone to watch me. And yeah, I love dance. Like my heart would sing when I would dance. Anything to do with dancing, it would feel like it was work. And I used to always say that, when I die, the people that really know me would know me as a dancer. That was me because I was someone that would dance anywhere I went. It just makes me happy thinking about it because dance was my life. It was. Um, Oh, Candyman. I just wanted to stop by and say hello, but I have to go. I'm working on my book and I don't want to get writer's block. Keep up the good work and don't give up. Keep putting out your videos, Tanya. Oh, I love you so much, Candyman. Get back to your book so you don't forget and good luck with it as well. That's amazing. It's so amazing that you do write as well. I won't keep you too long. I'll let you go. Yeah, so back to my dancing. Yeah, so my dream was to be a professional dancer. I was very talented. I mean, I sound like I'm being full of myself, but I was very talented at dance in terms of I could watch a TV, anything on the TV, I could recreate those dance moves. I was very good at doing that. Like when music videos would come on, I would copy the moves. I always loved performing as well. Like as a child, you would see me dancing and singing a lot. That was like Sorry, guys. That was something that I really enjoyed. That was something I really enjoyed. Luke's put the dancing emojis. Yeah, yeah, dance was definitely my life. Whenever I heard music, I would dance on the streets as well. I would dance in shops. I would dance everywhere. Like going clubbing was my scene. Like I would love like anytime I went to parties, I'd be on the dance floor. Clubbing was the best for me because oh my gosh, I love to be the center of attention. Like I would always want everyone looking at me. Uh, I just look back now and I do laugh. I dance on holiday, like I would dance everywhere. If I didn't dance, I was unhappy. Like I had to dance. Like that would, you know, yeah. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. Yeah, but I didn't follow through with it. I didn't, go that extra mile. I feel like there was a lot of jealousy surrounding that, a lot of people watching my life, a lot of discouragement. And, when I was younger, I would give up easier. Like I would give up easily, sorry. And, my message to people out there, don't give up on anything that you truly want. Like keep going, you will get it. Um, oh, Candyman, you're so sweet. Next time you come on my live, I'm gonna ask you about your book. It's so interesting. Um, but yeah, I don't like look back at my life a lot, but the person, that I used to be is completely different to who I am now. Um, I definitely, I would say I was very good at connecting with my hobbies when I was so much younger. Um, I loved being happy. I loved going outdoors. Um, it's quite sad now because I look at that person and I'm no longer that person anymore. Um, I do feel like my life has become so boring. Um, that's my own fault, obviously, my own choices. I haven't made that effort to make my life interesting. But I feel like, when you're younger, you travel more, you um, connect with your hobbies more. Like I would dance, I would let's talk about the opportunities that came with dance. So with dance, you would have to keep fit a lot. So that required a lot of exercise. And with that, it's healthy. Like your body, your body is going to be toned, right? You be in good health. I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm the most healthiest person, but what I mean is I was always exercising. You're always with dance, you're always looking for opportunities as well. Um, you would you would be open to like going to watch other dance performances. Good night, Candyman. Thank you so much for joining my live as well. You would be like open to going to like live performances. Like I would go to theatre shows as well. And guys, when I tell you, theatre shows are so good to watch. Like you get like what I loved about it is you get dressed up, you go out in the evening and you go and watch a show, and it could be anything that you could watch. Like it's quiet, it's musical, so you see singing and dancing. I watched a few shows, but I remember I went to London to watch with the school. I went to London to watch The Lion King, and that was amazing. Like all the costumes and everything was just mind blowing. I remember also because I was a teenager then. I think I was 17 at the time, and we were on the street. Did you see Braveheart? Oh my gosh, I still haven't watched that. I still haven't watched it. I need to write it down because I'm going to forget. I need to write down Braveheart after this live because I am totally going to forget it. Uh, I still need to watch. My memory is so bad, guys. It's so bad. It's like as soon as I leave this live, I forget like the small details. Oh, what's my favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite movie. Um, I've watched a few movies on Amazon Prime recently. Um, okay, I've watched Jesus movies as well. Which one did I watch? I watched Noah's Ark. I had another one playing in the background. I think it was the Daniel story. The one with lions in there. Guys, it's because I don't know the Bible well. The one with lions. The one where the king sins and then he has to eat grass. I think it's the same story, right? Um what kind of movies do I like? So I used to like romantic movies, but I think now I like movies that challenge my mind. Um I like movies that are not predictable. Um I watched two movies on Amazon Prime. Because I can never find like a good movie. So what I do, when I get to the point where I don't know what movie to put on, I just put it on and then I just like carry on with my day. And there was one I put on. My sister was like, "That was so good, you need to watch it." And I think it was like a thriller. I don't watch horror movies or anything like that, but um, that movie was really good. It was so good. Yeah, Robin Williams, he did have some good movies. Spiritual movies. See, I watched these movies when I was young, so I wouldn't see the I wouldn't know the spiritual aspect of it because when I watched it, I was too young. But I remember watching like Mrs. Doubtfire. There's so many movies that Robin Williams made. I just can't remember all of them, but I do remember watching a lot of his movies. Um, the thriller movie that I watched was it was an American movie actually. Had a lot of domestic abuse in there though. Like if people don't like to watch stuff like that, it had that in there. Um, but it was interesting. I feel like I wasn't expecting what happened. But yeah, I would say it's a good movie. I would rate it. I would say 7 or 8 out of 10. I wouldn't give it a high rating, but I would give it roughly that because it didn't captivate me in the beginning. The beginning was very boring. I was like, what am I watching? Um, Google his movie list. He has one good spiritual movie. I will have to Google it. Oh, thank you so much, Luke. Um, the last movie I watched on Amazon Prime, I didn't like it, guys. I didn't like it. I wanted to like it. I thought it was going to be good, but it had a lot of dark topics in there. Um, yeah, I don't think it was like proper appropriate. And then I watched it. Yeah, there was a character in there that I really liked, but I felt like he couldn't blend in with the movie. It was a lot about believers, like people that believed in God. But I just felt like it was too dark. Like it's not a movie that I could, put on with a group of friends and watch because it's not appropriate. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not a movie I would recommend to people. Um, but yeah, like I don't really watch movies much, but those two movies, interesting. Um, but yeah, but I think that I need to. I was gonna say something before the whole movie thing, guys. I don't even know what that's zooming in. I was trying to like look at all the comments. Yeah, so I was talking about like my dance and stuff. Um, but yeah, like it's interesting because it's like I just suddenly the person that I was just slowly stopped. I just slowly stopped becoming who I was and became a new person. Um, but I mean, I'm trying to get back my old self, which is very interesting. Um, it's quite hard, isn't it, when you become an adult and you hit your 30s. I feel like once you hit your 30s, it's hard to do the same things that you used to do in your 20s. It's like you've got to grow up. Every 7 years, I grow completely into new spirit. Interesting. Didn't Robin Williams like killed himself? I'm sure I remember he did something like that, which was a surprise. He made so many movies though, really a lot of movies. Um, he was 42 when he died. Wow, wow, interesting, very interesting. Yeah, but I just feel like we change every seven. So he believes that every 7 years I grow completely into new spirit. I feel like you're saying that because of what I was saying. I don't know. We grow. I feel like with me, I'm very delayed in life. I feel like everything that everyone's done, I do it so much later. There's a lot of delay on me. Um, I don't know if it's because I'm a summer baby, so everything about me is late. I don't know, but I think it's probably something that I can't explain. Yeah, late bloomer. Um, it's very hard to explain. Well, I nearly fell, guys. I'm still growing spiritually. I feel like, okay, how do I explain this, guys? I feel like I've become into myself very well. Like, I feel like, yeah, I'm still going to grow, but I feel like that right now I'm more established. Like, I know who I am. I know what I want. I feel like with what's around me, I kind of like, there's not much I could um need from my situation. I don't know how to explain. I just feel like um yeah, I just like who I am right now. I feel like I've got my own voice. Um it's easy for me to spot the people that I want in my life and the people that I don't want. Um we will always constantly grow with God forever. That's very true. Knowledge, understanding, wisdom, love, faith, hope, forgiveness, great giving. Yeah, yeah. When you put those words down there, there's still a lot of things on that list that I need to work through. So I do know what you're talking about actually, but I feel like with me, like inside, like me as a person, I love who I am. Like um compared to who I used to be, I feel like now this is the girl that I should have been like before. I feel like I would have dodged a lot of stuff. Um, but I feel like it takes some people a while to become that person. Um, who knows? I'll probably change again, but I feel like this is a good foundation for me. I feel like I'm very strong now as a woman. Um, I feel like it's so easy for me to like. Sometimes I need God's help on that because sometimes I don't always see the wrong people, but God does help me sometimes. But I find that a lot of people reveal themselves through the words they say as well. Hungry for God's truth and words, amen to that. New Testament will show you. Yeah, I still need to read like more of the New Testament. Like obviously I'm still on Matthew. I don't read the Bible in terms of the New Testament that often, that's why. But with the Old Testament I read it every night. Prayer, group prayers, healings. Yes, 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 to all three. Yeah, there's just so much with the Bible, there's so much to learn from it. There's so many things to like read and learn. Bible study helps us. I try to do that. I can't get anyone for a Bible study, so I technically just study on my own. Um, yeah, I just do it on my own. There was a girl that wanted to do Bible study with me, but um, I don't know, she had operation. She said she's recovering, but she's not really giving me much to work on. Yes, it feeds our spirit to read it. I agree. I feel like it's like an individual walk for me now because I feel like it's so hard to find people to connect with on a lot of different things. Luke said I miss it. Yeah, um, definitely. I can't wait to read the Bible tonight actually. Like I'm still on Numbers. Um, Interesting, because I'm not gonna be a spoiler, but I am studying the Bible right now, but I'm gonna use tomorrow to write the Bible verses on my study notes actually, and I might do a video on it. You're so lucky to do group studies. I tried to do it, then this girl online, which I really didn't like her. Sorry guys. I didn't like this girl online. We had an argument on Instagram on the comments. I didn't know who she was. We were arguing, and she decided it'd be a good idea to still come in my DMs and try and pursue like a friendship, right? And she started talking to me about God and stuff like that, and she didn't respect my boundaries. Like I was not interested in hearing her story. She still told me her story, and she asked to join my Bible studies, and I really didn't want her in the group. But voice said to me, you can't, when it comes to the word of God, you can't cast people out. So I had to deny my flesh, and I said to her, you can join, here's the link. And she joined, but that got through in my face in the future. Like she threw it in my face. We were talking about the Bible. Well, she came to me talking to me about the Bible. She never ever contributed to the study group, but she wanted to talk to me in the DMs about the Bible. So I helped her out with like a question about the Bible, right? And then we spoke a different day, and it turned into an argument, and she was saying how I told her that I didn't want to discuss the topic anymore, and she was like throwing in my face saying, oh, I thought you wanted to study the Bible, blah blah blah. And she wanted to make us, I swear, like some of these Christians or people, I don't even know if they're Christians anymore. These people, I feel like the Bible drives a lot of people crazy. Like people that read the Bible, how are they using it to attack people in terms of saying like, I know the Bible but you don't? Like she was practically saying that to me. She was like, well, you're the one that needs to study it because you created a study group. Dude, the study group's for everyone that wants to read the Bible and study it. And then in the end, like we stopped talking. Like I was like, you know what, I'm so done. And it's so annoying. And I'll tell you what, it's so annoying. The fact that I didn't like her in the beginning, the older me would have cut her off. But the fact that why am I getting so mad at God? The fact that the Bible tells you to deny your flesh and love everyone, like, oh, it's like I just want to like, you see, like the old me, right, would have just cut her off because she's toxic. But the fact that you know what? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm proud of myself for denying my flesh and allowing her into the group because it shows that I was doing the will of God. And the fact that she is still acting the same way just confirms that I was right all along. It separates families apart. It's hard, yeah. Egos clash sometimes. Yeah, I feel like some people go crazy reading the Bible. I feel like not everyone's mind can handle it. I feel like it causes a lot of heated arguments where a lot of people want to be right, or they want to show people that I don't even know how to word it. Only God knows this. I don't know. I don't. Only God knows the truth in why people behave this way. If I do behave in this way, I do apologize to God and to everyone that I've hurt, because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be somebody that attacks people with the Bible. I just want to change. I want to be good. Spiritual growth with God, yes, to that. I just feel like there's so many toxic people out there. Just because someone reads the Bible doesn't mean that they're a good person. We need to understand this. Like, there's so many toxic people out there. Um, I do I regret a lot of things, guys. I wish I was more of a private person. I wish I stuck with people that were very similar to myself. I don't regret my journey, because I wouldn't have met people like you, Luke, and like other good people. But I just feel like there's so much people I wish I avoided. I calmed down with teaching, but I regret not doing it. Interesting, Luke. Very interesting. With regret, you're still alive. You still have time to, do what you need to do. That's what people need to remind ourselves. We can regret. It's normal to regret. Sometimes we regret because we know that there's no way we're going to do it again, But, life has more opportunities than you realize. Oh, thank you so much, Luke, for saying that, because I just feel like closing off from the world and just disappearing into a little shell. A little shell, and just hiding away from the world, because it's hard. It's very hard. Joy is yours from the Lord God. Thank you so much, Luke. I just feel like there's just so much going on in the world. And I'm just like, I'm so drained. I just want to be around people that are similar to myself. I just can't be around people that are so horrible and nasty. I know I can be horrible and nasty, but I don't want to be around it, okay? Joy is your light that shines to our world. Thank you so much, Luke. But I want to wrap this video up now, because I want to go get ready for bed. It's getting late. I want to, wind down. I want to rest. I want to sleep. I want to practice Sabbath tomorrow as well. Well, today. It's technically today now. Thank you for saying my light shines. I do feel like the internet is very toxic. It's dangerous. It's the devil's world on the internet, and I feel like it's a way for people to get attacked. I mean, I come onto the internet and I just feel like I get bullied on there. I don't feel like I get a break when I go on the internet anymore. I feel like Facebook was the better, like, social media thing, because I feel like, then again, Facebook can have arguments as well. I just feel like Instagram's the most toxic one. They're all toxic in their own way, but I just feel like with Instagram there's a lot of, it's very bullyish on that app. It's not really nice. It just causes a lot of arguments. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this live here now. I'm getting tired. Thank you so much for the people that have joined my live. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much for the likes. Guys, I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. Just stay positive, guys. Don't let anyone dull your light. Like, I'm using the word light because Luke said it. Like, make videos, then post food videos plus music, short videos. I thought you said music. Thank you so much, Luke. Wishing you a good night as well. Well, good evening where you are. Take care, everyone, and yeah, let me know what you guys are getting up to as well. So, bye.